lại để dương ba là tìm bia lắm ao dương trâu vô bia nó vô mà đặt trâu không tè vào bia là dương vừa làm nào thì vô bia
mông này lại này các mông cái vô màu sạm rất nhiều màu thích ấp lại cái trái hai men cái lại nước tiền cái lại mông này cái tục mông này thích thiệt nơi cái lại đi mông
up our new nukes. We have 4 of them. 4 total. We're going to put them into our hives at home. Take a look. Each of these has about 10, maybe 10 to 15,000 bees. 4 frames, and the queen is inside each of them. So we're going to bring all 4 of them into their new homes in our backyard. Let's take them home. We just got home. We're gonna take our new bees to their house. Let's go. Down. Good to go. Hey guys, I'm here with my dad in his backyard. The first time starting beekeeping. I've been doing it for 5 years now, so we're going to show Dad the ropes. So we have 4 beehives here. We just bought some new nukes from our supplier in Isabel Creek Honey, transported them back home, and we laid each of the boxes on top of their hives for a couple hours, just so they get used to the space. And now we're going to actually be putting each of the nukes into the new hives. There's 4 frames in each box, which you'll see in a sec. Then we're going to be transplanting them into the boxes. So to help us do that, we set up our smoker over here. It's essentially some old dried up dead twigs. And the smoke is going to help chill the bees down. So we'll spray a bit of smoke into the boxes before we open them up, and that should help them relax, and that should make it easier for us to put them into the hive. So let's let that smoke, it's hot. Let's let that smoke for a bit, and now I'm going to suit up. Yeah, some beekeepers just throw on some gloves and a veil. And are comfortable going into the hives, but I've gotten stung 1 too many times. So I like to suit up just as a precaution. There we go. Okay. Hood on. Up, check. Okay. Okay. That's good for now.
Okay, go.
Okay. So each box came with 4 frames. So we're gonna put those frames in the middle of the bottom box so that they can start building out there. So I'll lift this up. Can you take this box off? Yeah. You put it to the side. Okay, and stick out the board for the middle. Yeah. Yeah. There. To the side. Then we'll take one extra one, just so there's room when we put it in. And we'll put it back in after. Okay, well now open up the box. Okay. You see, there's 4. So we're gonna start with the outside. Check it out. A bunch of bees. As we do this, we're also looking for the queen. She's typically on either the second or the third, the 2 middle frames. So she shouldn't be here. But we just want to be careful as we put this in so that we don't hit the queen. There it is. Doesn't look like the queen is here. Yeah, so let's put it in. Gentle. Gentle. Okay. Check this one. We have our J tool to help us lift it up. Sometimes they paint the queen yellow to help us find it. So like they did here. Yeah, no queen. Come a little closer. So here you're gonna see. Can you hold this back? Here you're gonna see that there's some of the frame is filled. Here, it's a bit flatter, but these are baby bees. So this is what we call brood. This means that the queen is laying eggs, and the brood, the flatter surfaced ones, are female workers. So those are the worker bees. Those are all females, and then the bigger ones, where it's popping out a bit. Come a little closer. So you can see, so yeah, the flat ones are the female, those are the worker bees, and these are what we call drones, the one that protrude out a bit. Those are the male bees. They're a little bigger. So it doesn't look like the queen is here, so we'll put it in. Gentle, gentle. That's 2. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold this. Hold this side. Hold it tight. I just saw her. She was somewhere here. right there. You see it? The one go on top of this one? That kind of. See, it's long, like this. Here, Helen. So it's gonna be hard to see, but this is the queen there. She's laying an egg right now. Yeah, she's moving. You can tell she's a little bit longer than the other ones. That's the queen. That's fine. Okay. So be careful here. Gentle. Okay. Great. We found the queen. Now typically, some of these frames have honey, but it doesn't look like any of these do. Looks like just brood. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you can put this back in. Make sure space. Yeah. Put it gently in. You want to make sure there's the same distance in between each, because if there's too much room, then they're going to fill it up with wax. But if there's not enough room, then they can't move around. And then we keep the box right beside the hive, so that the bees that are still in the box, as you can see, there's still a bunch of bees in the box. We keep it next to the hive we'll keep it here for the rest of the day, move it tomorrow, so that these bees can go here afterwards. So that's one. So we can now put the box on top. Yeah. Yeah. Start with one side now. There. Yep. Yep. Great. Okay, that's good. We have the lid here. There's a little hole on the lid for circulation, ventilation, so that air can flow into the hive. And also, it's another opening for the bees. So put this back on. This on. Yeah. It's okay. This is a good fit. We'll keep it here for now. Okay, so now that's the hive. If you want to come around here, you can see the front. So the bees are going to be going in and out of this front entrance here. And this is their home. So we start with the 2 boxes, and as we progress throughout the spring and summer, they start filling it with brood, which are the bees, baby bees, and with honey, we can then add more boxes on top for them to fill with honey throughout the season. And that's one hive. Okay. So we just did our first hive here. Now we're about to do our second hive. Wait, I'm gonna do that again. This time follow me. Okay? Okay, so we just did our first hive over here. We put those bees in. Now we're about to do the same for our second hive. Alright, I'll lift this up. First box. Take out, yeah, 5 in the middle. Okay. Here, if you want to just do a quick shot of what it looks like. This is how it comes in. Great, 4 frames. Okay, let's get started. Start from the outside. Oh yeah, so here you can see there's some drone brood. So you see these ones, these are the eggs, but they come out more, they're bigger. These are all male bees. So put these in. Oh, and actually, so it came with this strip. So this is a treatment for varroa mites, which are they're dangerous for bees. So we put this in. They must have put it in earlier in the season, or maybe from last year, just to make sure that they don't get those mites. Put that to the side. Put this in. Okay, let's see if we can find the queen. Oh, here's the queen. Hold it. Oh, yeah, careful, hold there. I just saw her right there. See how it's a little bigger? This one?
Yeah.
Right, it's bigger, right? Yeah,
This one, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. So that's the queen, right?
Queen.
And actually, so here you see she laid a bunch of brood, so eggs. These are the female worker eggs. And this is honey. So here there's a bit of honey, so there's some food for them. And it's so some of it is uncapped. It may be hard to see, but you can see it's a bit shiny inside, right?
Yeah.
And here it's shiny. So this is the honey before it gets capped. And capped means that they protect it with a layer of wax. So this is the capped honey right here. This is food for them. There's the queen is. Okay, so we're just gonna put it in very gently. Very gently. Yeah. Great. Awesome. So putting these in are a bit easier now, since we know the queen is in there. Again, more brood. So combination of worker female bees and then the drones. Two sides of this. So in each box, there are 10 of these frames. Double-sided, that's 20 sides altogether. 20 sides that will eventually be filled with brood and hopefully with honey. Okay. A lot of bees. More honey on the side here and more brood at the bottom. So we're going to put this in gently too. We're going to put in the 10th frame that we took out over there, just so we had a bit more room and so that we could comfortably put those in. Great. Yeah, it's a good distance, and then we'll put the lid and cover back on. So look for the hole. You see the hole is here on this side. You want the hole facing the front. Oh wait, sorry. I forgot to put on the box. We gotta put the top box back on first. Yeah. So start with the back. Make sure it's aligned. Now we put the lid, making sure that the top hole here is facing the front. Yeah. You put this on. And when you put this on, make sure that there's more room up here. That's where the hole is, right? So here you push it all the way to the front. Okay, so we have 4 hives. 2 of them are facing south. And that's because our garden is on this back side here. And here, my parents are growing a bunch of pollinator plants that we'll see later on. And then we have these 2 hives which are facing west because we will be growing a bunch of pollinator-friendly flowers on the side here. And you'll see that in a future video to come soon. Great. So we just did 2 hives. We're gonna finish up and do the final 2. So far, so good.
Watching.
like and share and subscribe ម្នាក់មួយហើយជួបគ្នានៅคลิปវីដេអូលើក្រោយទៀតបងប្អូនជម្រាបលា
ជួយចុចបាត់អត់បាន